feeling them sharp underneath you, perhaps taking the weight side to side, ensuring that your feet feel supported either on a block or a book or on the ground. And we'll begin today by moving anyway, beginning to come out of our busy minds into our bodies. And then once you've established that contact of the sit bones on the seat, perhaps coming a little bit forwards in your chair, root down. Feel the sit bones and the soles of the feet connecting to the earth. Plug in. Grow tall. Feel the length of your spine. Feel the crown of the head reaching for the sky. And then find your breath. You can have your eyes closed or open here. If they are open, perhaps looking to the end of your nose with a soft gaze. Noticing the breath traveling up and down the midline of the body. Bringing awareness to that central channel. As you breathe in, notice the chest and belly rise. As you breathe out, the chest and belly gently fall. Softening the eyes and the jaw. And just notice, is there anywhere in the body where you are gripping, where you are holding on to tension? Is there anywhere that you can soften? And then from here, find your 4 bands. The first band looping around your belly and behind. The second band around the chest. The third band around the eyes. And the 4th band like a halo at the crown of the head. Tighten these bands, draw them tight, and then stack the bands one on top of the other. Really allow yourself to feel into that sensation of inner balance. Coming back to the breath. Notice on an inhale, your chest lifts. You press into the soles of the feet a little bit more. Perhaps coming onto the front of the sit bones. And then as you exhale, your chest falls. Perhaps your spine rounds a little, rolling onto the back of the sit bones. Stay with the breath and notice how the breath moves the body very slightly. Allow yourself to feel that wave of movement with the breath. Breathing all the way into the belly, front, back and sides, expanding the belly like a balloon. And then we'll begin to exaggerate that movement, placing the hands on the knees. Inhale as you lift the chest. press the hands down into the knees, looking up. And then exhale as you roll back onto your sit bones, using the fingers on the knees as brakes, bringing the chin to the chest. Inhaling, opening the front of the body. Exhaling, rounding the spine to the back of the chair. So coming into a very gentle version of cat-cow to begin our practice. I want you to really become aware of your foundations, of the soles of the feet and the sit bones. And then begin to feel that movement in the spine. Coming back to center, let's start to bring some rotation into the body. So any which way, you can keep your hands on your knees, perhaps placing the opposite hand to the outside of the opposite knee. Just starting to look behind your shoulders as much as you can. Don't worry too much about what this looks like. Just bringing some rotation into the spine. Keeping that length in the spine. And then we'll add the hands if you wish. So flipping palms to the sky. And turning side to side. Keep rooting into the sit bones, into the soles of the feet. Notice what your breath is doing. And see if you change the pattern of breath, how that changes your experience of this pose. Lovely, coming back to center. We'll place the hands back on the lap, taking hold of your chair, or if you have a piece of furniture beside you. We're going to really feel grounded on the left side and into the sit bones and the soles of the feet. Take an exhale here, and then as you inhale, lifting the right hand all the way up. Keep hugging everything into the midline of the body as you reach up and sink down at the same time. Inhaling as you reach a little bit further. Exhale over to the side. Keep grounding down through that right sit bone and the sole of the foot as you feel that length in the side body. If you wish, you can take the left hand off the seat or the furniture. Inhaling as you reach up. Exhale, float the right hand down. We'll do the same on the other side. Begin by grounding down. Exhale. And then inhaling, left hand reaches up. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale as you reach a little bit higher. And then exhale as you lean over. Staying like this, if you wish, if you want to engage your core a little bit more, you can reach the right hand away too. Inhaling and exhale as you float the hand down, coming back to center. Let's do that one more time either side. When you're ready, start by exhaling, really feeling into the sit bones and the soles of the feet. Find that length in the spine, lift your heart. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, over. If you have a piece of furniture here by your side, you can always rest your forearm down, ensuring that the neck stays in line with the rest of the spine. Inhale and exhale as you lower. Same on the other side, beginning with an exhalation. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach over. Keep breathing into the space in the side of the body. Inhale and exhale back down. From here, we're going to bring both arms up now. So again, finding that sense of feeling the ground, the soles of the feet connecting, the sit bones connecting. Drop down into the support. Take an exhalation. And then inhale. Both hands reach all the way up. Fingertips reaching for the sky. Disengage those shoulders a little bit, sliding the shoulder blades down the back. And then exhale as your palms touch, bringing them through the midline, bringing awareness to that midline, to that central channel. Releasing the hands down to the sides. We'll do that 2 more times. Follow your breath. When you're ready, inhaling. It's almost as if there's someone drawing each wrist away from your body, either side. And then the palms touch as you exhale through heart center. Last time. Inhaling, squeezing the shoulder blades together as you feel your fingertips reach for the sides of the room. And exhale, palms to prayer. Pausing here for a moment. The thumbs resting on the front of the heart space. I invite you to pause here, connecting to the heart space, connecting to a sense of gratitude. What's one thing that you are so grateful for in your life today, in this moment? Allow the thumbs resting on your heart space to bring awareness to your heart center. Feel that sense of gratitude rippling outwards, radiating out through your whole body and out into the space surrounding you. Exhale as you release the hands down. Inhale, reaching the fingertips all the way up, looking up at the sky. Exhale, we're going to cactus the arms, so bending the arms, drawing the shoulder blades together behind you. It's as if you are bringing your shoulder blades close together to lift your heart forwards. Looking up. Inhaling and exhaling. Allow your hands to float down to the sides. We'll do that little heart opener 2 more times. When you're ready, start with an exhalation. Inhaling, reaching up, looking up. Exhaling. Draw the elbows wide, drawing the shoulder blades together behind you. Inhale and exhaling down. Last time. Feel that sense of grounding through your sit bones and the feet. Feel the length in your spine. Bringing the hands down to the sides. Exhale. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, cactus arms, lift the heart. Open the chest. Open the throat. Inhaling and exhale. Pausing here in mountain pose with your hands either to the sides, perhaps resting on your knees or your thighs. Connect with your breath. I invite you to feel the imprint of that last pose. What can you feel? What can you sense? Be curious. Sit with it and breathe into it. Releasing the hands. We'll come into a version of triangle pose, taking the left foot out onto a diagonal, ensuring that the right foot is still grounding down. We're going to take the left hand either to the hip, perhaps placing it in front of your thigh. So lots of options as always. I'll start here. Again, feel the sit bones grounding down. We're going to find some length in the left side body, the right side body. When you're ready, exhaling. And then slowly leaning over to the left. The right hand can stay here, perhaps bringing the right hand to the shoulder or taking it all the way up to the sky. Left hand either on your hip or in front of the thigh, or perhaps reaching down. If you have a block, it can be quite useful to use a block or perhaps a little Jenga tower of blocks. Keep rooting down as much as you're reaching with your fingers. Keep pressing into the soles of both feet. Stay with your breath. And then wherever you are, slowly bringing yourself back to center. Coming into triangle pose on the other side. Taking the right foot out onto a diagonal, ensuring that the left foot is grounded. We really want to feel our foundations in this pose. If we don't feel grounded, if we don't feel the foundations, we can't get that sense of expanding outwards in this pose. So take your time to find your foundations. Really pressing into the soles of the feet, into the sit bones. And then from here, taking the hands to the hips, tipping over like a little teapot, keeping your hands here, or taking the right hand to the outside of the thigh. Left hand stays on the hip, take it to the shoulder, or reaching up to the sky. Staying here, or using the blocks in front of that right leg. Keeping the neck in line with the spine. So the neck is an extension of the spine. One long line of energy. Pressing into the soles of the feet, lifting out of the waist, lifting the heart. And then exhaling wherever you are, slowly come back to center. Find your mountain pose. Coming into head to knee pose now. In Sanskrit it's called Janusir Sasana, which translates as head to knee pose. Taking the left leg long, so extending it out in front of you. Feeling the heel pressing into the ground as you bring your toes towards you. Ensure that you're still connecting with those sit bones, and then hinge forward from the hips. You can bring one fist on top of the other to rest your head. You can, if you have a bolster, you can bring the bolster in front of you, hinging forward from the hips, resting your forehead down on the bolster. Or if you have the availability in your body today, hinging all the way forwards. If you've got the blocks, you can use the blocks for support. Wherever you are, staying for 5 slow, deep breaths. Keep drawing the toes towards your body. With every exhale, finding a sense of release, of softening. With every inhale, finding a sense of length in the spine, crown of the head and tailbone drawing away from each other. Really filling up the belly and the chest, front, back and sides with each and every breath. And fully exhaling all the way back to that midline, the central channel. Wherever you are, finish your next exhalation and slowly bring yourself back up to mountain pose. Honor the pause, noticing how the imprint of that pose feels, whether you feel a sense of imbalance. We'll do the other side. Taking the right leg long now in front of you, drawing the toes towards your face, the heel presses into the ground. As always, we have options. So take your pick. Hinging forwards from the hips and placing your forehead on stacked fists. Using your bolster to rest your head. Or coming all the way down with the blocks to support you. Slowing down the breath. Turning your attention inward. Just for the last couple of breaths. Notice if there's anywhere in your body where you're still gripping or holding on. What can you let go of? Finish your next exhale. And then inhale slowly, pressing into the earth, drawing yourself back up to mountain pose. Closing the eyes if it feels safe to do so, or with a soft gaze. Become aware of the crown of the head, the space around your head, the back of the head, the ears, the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, the tip of the nose, the place where the lips meet. Bring awareness to the chin, the notch at the base of the throat, tops of the shoulders, the elbows. Bring awareness to the hands, the fingertips, and the chest and the belly. Bring awareness to the length of the spine, all the way from the base of the neck to the tailbone. Becoming aware of the entire torso, the hips, the sit bones, the thighs, the knees, shins, calves, ankles, the soles of the feet, space between the toes. Now becoming aware of the entire body as a whole. And the space around your body. Feeling into this space. The space inside and outside as one. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Until next time.